Hello students, so today I will continue again with present tense, and the third part we are going to do in this video number 8, that is present perfect tense. So present perfect tense, let's know the uses. To express a recently completed action, which I have just mentioned here also, something which you have just completed, there we use present perfect tense in the language. So the first example we form here is I have just finished my work. Next usage, past actions will show present results. That means you were engaged or involved in some work which will show the present result. That means, for example, you were washing clothes and you have just finished washing the clothes, so we have washed the clothes. This is the example. Next, it also shows past events for which time is not mentioned. That means something which has happened in the past and for which the time is not actually mentioned. They have known each other for years. This is the third example. So let's now do the forms of the present perfect tense. So till now you are very much aware of the forms. In every tense which we have been doing, we have been using these forms: affirmative, negative and interrogative. So let's know the rules of the first, affirmative. The first basic thing which you need to know is that has, have are the auxiliary verbs or the helping verbs which has to be used here in present perfect tense. And then the most important thing is you have to use V3 form of the verb. And in all the perfect tenses, whether it is present, past or future, in perfect tense you have to use V3 form of the verb. So the first is affirmative, subject plus has or have. Has will be used with singular subject and have will be used with plural subject. So let's see the example here for the affirmative sentence. Sanjay has done his work. So Sanjay is singular and we have added has with him. And see the third form of the verb, that is do, did, done. So done is the third form of do. So you can understand here that we are taking first is the subject, then according to the subject we have put the verb here, and the main verb is the third form of the verb, that is done, and then again you have written the object. So there Sanjay has done his work. Next is they have taken tea. Have has been used because here the subject is plural, and it is take, took, taken. I have read the book. So these three examples will make you understand that how we do the affirmative form of the present perfect tense. Then again, taking these sentences only, I have made them negative. First, let's see the rules. Nothing, it is just that you have to add not extra to the same affirmative sentences. Subject plus has, have plus not plus V3 plus object. Has or have according to the subject. So let's see the negative here. Sanjay has not done his work. They have not taken tea. I have not read the book. So you can understand the difference that only not has been added with has and have. So this is what you have to do in the negative sentences. Then let's go to the interrogative sentences. Now again we put the helping verbs in the first place, then the subject, then the third form of the verb, object, and then the question mark. Everywhere in the interrogative sentences you have to put a question mark at the end of the sentence. See the example. Has Sanjay done his work? You can see the affirmative sentence and you can make out the difference here. Has Sanjay done his work? Next is, see this sentence and then again changing into interrogative. Have they taken tea? Again third sentence, change it into interrogative. Have I read the book? So once you go through this video 2 or 3 times, you will understand how I have made the changes. All the rules have to be written in the same way in the Fair notebook, and then after completing this you will be doing the worksheet which I will be sending in the PDF. Thanks for now.